My best friend crashed my car on purpose right before prom, and it turned out to be the greatest blessing. I stared in disbelief at my 1998 Camaro wrapped around a telephone pole, my best friend Olivia standing beside it with keys still in her hand. The front end was completely crushed, steam rising from the crumpled hood, shattered glass glittering across the pavement. "What did you do?" I screamed, dropping my prom dress bag on the sidewalk. "Prom is in 3 hours." Olivia just stood there, oddly calm, twirling my car keys around her finger. "I'm sorry, Sophia. I had to." Had to? Had to? I was hyperventilating now, phone already in my hand to call my parents. That car was my everything. I worked double shifts for a year to afford it. "You need to look at this before you call anyone," Olivia said, handing me her phone. The screen showed messages between my boyfriend Tyler and someone named Amber. "Getting Sophia wasted at prom will be easy. Slipping it in when she's in the bathroom. By midnight, she'll do whatever we want. Got the hotel room ready. Bring cash for Josh and Kyle. They want in too." My stomach dropped as I scrolled through more texts, seeing their entire plan laid out in horrifying detail. How they'd spike my drink, how they'd take turns, how they'd film it. "I found these when Tyler asked me to text his mom from his phone yesterday," Olivia said quietly. "He forgot to delete them." I felt my knees buckle as I sat down hard on the curb. But he said he loved me. When I confronted him, he laughed it off as a joke. "Said I was being dramatic?" Olivia continued. "I tried telling your parents, but they think Tyler's such a perfect honor student who volunteers at the animal shelter." She knelt beside me, gripping my shoulders. "So I had to make sure you couldn't go to prom with him, even if it meant wrecking your car, even if it meant you'd hate me forever." The police arrived minutes later, followed by my parents, who looked ready to murder Olivia until I showed them the messages. Officer Reyes asked for Tyler's address immediately, while my dad's face turned a shade of purple I'd never seen before. "We found these in the car," Officer Reyes said, holding up evidence bags containing pills and a small bottle of clear liquid, hidden under the passenger seat. "Your boyfriend had a key to your car?" I nodded slowly, remembering how I'd thought it was romantic when Tyler had insisted on having one in case of emergencies. The evidence matched exactly what the texts described. The officers found more in Tyler's car when they arrested him, enough to drug multiple girls. His phone contained messages to 4 other guys about their prom night plans for me. Tyler's straight-A student facade crumbled when the police showed up at his house. His parents watched in shock as he was handcuffed on their perfectly manicured lawn. The Honor Society president, the volunteer, the boy who charmed all the parents, gone in an instant. The investigation revealed Tyler and his friends had done this before at another school, but the girl had been too ashamed and afraid to come forward. Now she finally had evidence to support her case. While my Camaro was destroyed beyond repair, the insurance covered it completely, once the police report showed Olivia had prevented a crime. My parents, who had initially wanted to press charges against her, now couldn't thank her enough. That night, instead of prom, Olivia and I sat on my roof in pajamas eating ice cream straight from the container. "I'm sorry about your car," she said, "but I couldn't think of any other way to stop you from going." The school board called an emergency meeting the following Monday. Tyler and his friends were expelled, their college acceptances revoked. 4 other girls came forward with similar stories after seeing the news. Sometimes the greatest blessings come disguised as disasters. If Olivia hadn't crashed my beloved car, I would have gone to prom with a monster. I wouldn't have discovered who my true friends were, and I definitely wouldn't have learned that real love means protecting someone even when they'll hate you for it. 2 years later, when I met my husband Michael in college, I told him this story on our 3rd date. He looked at me seriously and said, "I hope I never meet Olivia in a dark alley." Then he smiled. "But I'd love to meet her for coffee and thank her." That's how I knew he was the one.